The demand for remote work isn't stopping anytime soon. Did you know that 77% of employees want to keep working from home after COVID-19? In this video, I'll show you the things you must include in your work from home policy. To help you get started, we've provided a work from home policy template that you can download and customize to fit the needs of your business. The link for that is in the description down below. Alright, let's jump into it. The first thing you need to address is this: who can actually work from home? Not all roles are compatible with remote work, and not every employee is going to thrive working from home. Here's some things you should consider. Is their role fully compatible with remote work? If not, are there at least some parts that they can do? How will their coworkers be impacted? Is collaboration possible in a remote environment? Under normal circumstances, do they need to meet face-to-face with clients? If so, is there a suitable space they can use? Your employees may not be comfortable having clients in their homes, and residential agreements might not allow them to use their homes for business meetings. Are there performance and tenure requirements they need to meet before they are allowed to work from home? Will your company support remote work as a usual perk, or is it reserved for certain circumstances such as bad weather, mental health days, or pandemics? Will remote employees need to be within commutable distance of the office, or can they work from anywhere in the world? With these in mind, you'll need to establish a formal request process. Who will they contact when they want to request to work from home? Who will need to review and approve their request? Will remote work accommodations be ongoing, or will they need to continue submitting requests? You can make this process as relaxed or refined as necessary for your company's needs. Some companies simply ask that employees send an email to their manager the day of, whereas others will require advance notice and a strict approval process. Next up is performance expectations. When your employees are working from home, they need to be given clear standards for productivity and availability. Consider outlining these key points in your work from home policy. Do they need to maintain normal working hours, or can they work a flexible schedule? How responsive should they be to incoming emails and instant messages? If their productivity is low, can they potentially lose work from home privileges? How will non-exempt hourly employees track their work hours? And if an hourly employee needs to work overtime, who should they reach out to for approval? With these expectations clearly stated, your employees will know what is expected of them when they work from home. The next section is often overlooked, but it's incredibly important. Will your employees have a suitable workspace? Here's some things you'll need to consider. Do your employees need to use company-provided devices, or are they allowed to use their own computers? Will your company be providing a stipend to cover home office expenses? How will your employees receive technical support? Do they have a stable internet connection with sufficient bandwidth? Do they have a suitable webcam, headphones, and microphone for video calls? Do they need to work from a designated home office, or can they work in a public space? Is it okay for them to risk using public Wi-Fi, or will they need a dedicated wireless hotspot? Not all of these will be completely necessary, but they go a long way to improving the quality of the remote work experience. The last thing your remote work policy needs to cover is the security and confidentiality of sensitive data. If your employees need to access restricted data, you will need to include a data loss prevention policy that addresses the unique risks of remote work. Your remote data loss prevention policy should cover things like: what classifications of data are they allowed to access? Will your company be monitoring employee computer activity? What data handling procedures are they expected to follow? Who should they notify if they suspect a possible data breach? Securing a remote workforce is a unique challenge, but it is doable. If you'd like to hear more about remote workforce cybersecurity, leave us a comment down below, and we'll go further into this topic in another video. That's it for today. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. This lets YouTube know that you want to see more of us, and you'll be the first to know when we release our next video. If you'd like to get a head start in writing your own policy, visit the link in the description down below to download our free work from home policy template. See you next time.